This is the Earth today. You may recognize it. This is where we live. This is where every hardworking scientist is busy trying to answer fundamental questions about our origins. Where we come from, where we're going, why we were there, and why are we going where we are. This is a rich planet with a myriad of diverse life. A dynamic world in constant motion. Pressure systems that cause the wind to blow, tides that come in, and tides that go out. Bill. Caused by the moon. Bill. Tectonic plates in constant motion, making new crust and destroying the old crust, volcanoes, hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, tsunamis, all caused by the natural processes that drive our dynamic world. This is also the Earth of the Creationist, created by God 6,500 years ago. This is how the Earth looked on the day it was created. This is how it looks then. This is how it looks now. Created exactly as you see it. No tectonic plates. Earthquakes are caused by the wrath of God. A world where the tides come in and the tides go out. No one can explain why. Where Grand Canyons and other geologic features that seemingly take millions of years are carved out in a matter of minutes by worldwide superfloods. To the creationists, this is our world, 6,500 years after it was created by a magic spell, uttered by an omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient being, who just creates animals, but has to breathe life and demand dirt. This is the Earth as it was created 2,200 years before the pyramids of Giza were built. Just 984 years approximately before the Mesopotamian civilization was built. And this is the world a full 1,500 years after Asikli Hoyak was built in Turkey. That Godfella is amazing, isn't he? Him, she, it, them. This is how any rational reasoning person who isn't afraid of stuff like evidence and deductive reasoning, aside from therefore God reasoning, would see Earth 6,500 years after its formation. An inhospitable ball of molten rock just waiting for Thea to strike it in a few million years, in theory. This is how people who aren't afraid to say, I don't know, see the Earth 6,500 years after its total formation. Which is more correct? This is the Manhattan skyline. Thousands of years of discovery went into the building of this city. The discovery of iron, copper, cement, concrete, building techniques, harnessing electricity, engineering, invention, inspiration, all to build this and other cities like it. An intelligent person who isn't afraid to say, I don't know, and adds, but I will find out, would know that tens of thousands of years of trial and error, envisioning and then creating, from the earliest rock and stick tools to modern tools, went into building this modern marvel. To the creationist, this city was built just 6,500 years after Earth was created. All the knowledge to build it ready-made when the dirt man was breathed to life. This, on the other hand, is Manhattan, 6,500 years after the Earth was formed. Not as awe-inspiring as the creationist view, but awe-inspiring nonetheless. Imagine the whole Earth, a seething, roiling, bubbling ball of rock, slowly cooling, totally inhospitable to any life. Which is more correct? Where did life come from? Well, the easy answer is, I don't know. The easier answer is God. Which is more correct? One last statement I would like to add. It's been stated quite eloquently that science flies you to the moon, and religion into skyscrapers. Now my last question. Where would you rather go?